I just pulled up to this really cool DIY spot. Apparently Cherry World built it. I see these Cherry World tags everywhere. I think it's like a cannabis or an accessory company, something like that. Shout out to them for building this. This is in Long Beach. Super cool. It's like a big foundation. I've seen people skating this on YouTube. I think Keen Ramps might have even done some stuff here. There's all sorts of more spots over here. Like, this is big. It's almost like an acre that they're building a DIY skate park at. It's really rad. Never been here. First impression so far. I really want to skate this thing. It looks sick, but let's take a little skate around and see what's here. They got this little berm right here, which I think is pretty cool. Like, that's the kind of stuff where DIY spots like really, you know, add a unique flavor. Like, they added a berm. You don't see that at a skate park, and it shoots you in from here. So you got your quarter pipe right here, brick coping on the top, piano keys is what they normally call that. You got your berm, got the channel DIY, which is sick, and then you have your standard parking block ledge over there, which is really fun. I've seen Tyler Surrey recently do a trick on here, like ollied up. I think it was an ollie backside flip maybe, and then front nose. Tyler Surrey, check out his Instagram. He's been killing it lately. I think he's living in Long Beach right now, but yeah, it is insane. Got some homies meeting up today. I really want to try to get a clip on here, a couple clips on here. We'll see. Also, there's this like angle iron thing over here that is really, really fun to grind. Like, this stuff just grinds really good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. That thing right there grinds amazing. That looks like a motorcycle spot. Look at that angle iron right there. Roll on grind. That's my type of spot. No ollie. It's humongous.
Oh, it's so sick, dude.
They weighted it down with rocks too.
So long. It was solid. Look at that.
How low that is.
So low.
That's dangerous. Looks like they put concrete on top. That was a good call. This thing's really, really legit. Done really well. The rail across the gap, it's really rad. This kinked curb is sick. Really cool. Shout out Keen Ramps for that thing. I mean, the possibilities here are endless. Like my friend Lucas was saying, Cherry World, they're tagging it up everywhere. That was the one thing. I don't know if that's gonna blow it out, but the one thing I will say is, like, it's kind of random spots everywhere. There's not much connection to each spot. It looks like they're slowly starting to figure that out, but that was the one thing, if I'm gonna be a critic, because I just love being a critic, is that I wish like they coordinated the flow a little better. But the hard part about that, I think a lot of times when skaters build spots at like these DIY slabs, they don't want to like mess with somebody else's idea. So then they like end up building further away. So there's kind of just spots everywhere. And that happens because I think it's like a respect thing. You don't want to be like building right next to where somebody else builds. However, I think sometimes that's what makes it really fun. All right, enough little tour around this place. It's so big. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna have to stick to one zone, skate that zone, and then move somewhere else. Otherwise, I get like overwhelmed. It's like probably like biggest skate park in LA, to be honest. I would imagine like this is more square footage for a skate park than any other like designated skate space. Besides that, man, yeah. Well, you got your trick, but we're also gonna take you out to
Oh shit, take it, Zach.
Oh, dude, that was sick. Just got some freshies.
Freshies now.
Yeah.
Personally handed to me from Josh.
Damn, legend. You're always giving people things on the session. Kyle's one of my favorites. 42 out here, 42 years old, still throwing down tricks, learning tricks. We out here, Sundays, 42. Age is a number, no excuses. Doesn't matter what you got going on, kids, family, he's out here doing it.
I think my man owes me $20, right?
Yep, 20 bucks.
Was that the try?
That was the $20.
That was the try?
And you gotta say them right here.
Oh my god.
Fucking A, dude, that was amazing.
Shit. Dude, you could have not fucking done that better, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Legend.
Thank you.
I love how you're like right here, Swash. Did it.
Kyle.
He's like, I'm gonna do this one for Lucas, and he just landed it.
My life, that was the best one.
It felt natural.
That was so fucking dope. Because like his 4 wheels landed like right on the
You do a lot of them, but that was, right up there with the top 10.
All right, our session got cut a little bit shorter than I wanted to today, but man, the drive home was pretty normal. Like, it didn't seem that bad. It's like an hour and a half drive. But as soon as I got out of the car, I was cramping up so badly. And that's one thing I need to learn how to do more often. I actually need to start stretching when I'm done skating. So it's important to stretch before you're skating, but it's also almost more important, I would argue, after you're skating. At least if you're getting in a car and you're staying locked up for like an hour like I just did. I tried to get out and like couldn't even move my hip. It was so weird. I almost like fell down on the ground, literally almost fell. Because I did one little slam at the end of the session and just called it. I've been doing a lot of slamming lately. I don't know what's going on. I think what happens is like I'm hurt, so then I compensate for being hurt. Like I don't want to fall into my hand, so I try to avoid my hand, and then I hit my fist or whatever it is. Damn, that sun keeps coming in and out, so I gotta adjust. And the point being is I'm like compensating for areas that aren't supportive and don't have enough support. So like my hips are blown out right now, and that's something that like you can't really overcompensate for. It can't really like not fall on my hips. So the point that I'm getting at right now, sorry I keep adjusting my light, the sun keeps going in and out. The point that I'm getting at is that I probably won't upload for a week or two, and I just want to like let my body heal. Maybe I'll work on some DIY spots. So if you don't hear from me, don't see any content in the next 2 weeks, it's not because I'm not skating. Well, maybe it is because I'm not skating. It's going to be a little combination of working on other stuff and not skating. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not. Make sure to smash that like button. Mash.